I'm here to tell you why that whole trad wife trend is absolute bullcrap.
Another video reminding you that choosing a trad wife is a disaster for you. If you've decided to be a traditional wife, to you take a man as your plan, a man as your future plan. This is just another reminder to tell you, don't do it. Let me roll this clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I'm here to tell you why that whole trad wife trend is absolute bullcrap. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine who has been married for about 15 years now. Before she got married, she got a master's degree in education and a law degree. She met her husband in law school. He wanted a traditional wife. She did not take the bar, and instead they got married. He took the bar, he passed the bar, he became a lawyer, and she became a full-time housewife and later a mom. Times 5. They have 5 children. Okay, fast forward 15 years, where he has been cheating on her for years. She finally caught him red-handed. She has enough confidence and determination to say, I want a divorce, I'm done. He's walking away with a $300,000+ job that he got, by the way, from one of her mom friends in a mom group. Let's just put that aside. She has nothing. She has 2 advanced degrees, 0 experience. So are they even worthwhile? Are they even worth anything? She has nothing to show for it. And in the last 15 years, what has changed in law and in education? Probably quite a bit. So she is stuck at this crossroads of feeling like she has nothing. And before you say alimony, he is trying to screw her out of everything he possibly can. She cannot keep the house, even though she has primary custody of the children. She can't afford it. She has no job. Absolutely no job right now. And even if she did, there are 5 children. So between drop-offs and pickups at 4 different schools, she has about 3 hours in the daytime when she is not tending to children. So to any woman who is considering that the trad wife lifestyle might be it for you, I encourage you to think about this story. Remember it. And just remember that you as a woman need to have something for yourself. If anything, just for yourself, because you absolutely never know what can happen in life, whether it be divorce, whether it be cheating, whether it be the passing away of your spouse. You have to take care of yourself and put yourself first. You can still love and support your husband and be an incredible wife who takes care of your man, but take care of yourself first.
Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing today? It's your favorite girl again, Mara Davis, and I'm back again with another trad wife content. If this is not your first time watching my video, you already know how I feel about trad wife. You already know how I feel about putting all your egg in one basket. You already know how I feel about trusting men with your life, not just your life, the life of your children. You already know how I feel about not having your own money as a woman. You already know. I still have another video to share with you. Let me roll down that clip for you all to watch the end, and I'll be back at the end of the video.
Why is trad wife content suddenly blowing up?
Because people my age that were traditional wives are getting divorced and realize that they threw 20 years of optional, available, could have been energy into the workforce, into their future. They threw that away doing laundry and watching their kids. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade staying home with my children for anything. However, I would have insisted on some sort of investment into my future, either by way of a 401k, an IRA, a home in my name, or I would have had to have some sort of side gig where I could have put that on a resume if anything happened to my husband or our marriage. And so people my age, women that are in their 40s and 50s, that have raised their children, who have been traditional wives, are coming forward and talking about the realities of that. Because someone like my grandmother, who couldn't have left her husband no matter what, because she went from high school and her parents into being a stay-at-home wife and mother, she could never have left, ever. And so I, being 51, I am like one of the first or second generations of women being traditional stay-at-home wives who are coming out and saying, don't do this to yourself. And so trad wife content is becoming super popular right now because what's happening is the trad wife is glamorizing staying home and being a homemaker and a stay-at-home mother, which again, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you talk about the fact that if your husband dies, you're screwed, like triple double screwed. I have a family member that if her husband died or left her tomorrow, she would be a stay-at-home wife, broke on her ass with 4 kids and no way to support herself. Or if he died, she's completely screwed. And for all of you out there that say, just marry a really good man, that's great and all, but what if you're sick of this really great man? What if he dies? What if he becomes like incapable of going to work? It's not that trad wife content is extremely popular right now. Everyone's being mean. What's happening is that we are the second generation of women coming forward to say, quit being so goddamn stupid and protect yourself. 50% of marriages end in divorce. And while he's making $100,000+ a year, you have no skills, no career, no resume, nothing except for kids and a dog and God knows what else. You'll be living in an apartment while he's got his new 20-something in his penthouse or the family home. So good luck.
Listen, there's a lot of people in my life who think that I am an absolute party pooper because when I see young couples getting married, instead of just saying congratulations, I have to sit down and talk about financial autonomy and making sure that the female is supported in the relationship as much as the male is, and how are you going to co-raise those children together, and what's the exit strategy. And that's not a particularly romantic thing to ask a young couple when they're about to tie the knot. But I really wish that somebody had had those conversations with me. When I was 20 years old, I got married to a smoking hot Mormon returned missionary, and he promised to love me forever, not just till death do us part, for time and all of eternity. And he was a liar, but I didn't know that when I was 20. So I dropped out of college and gave up my job and had the babies and stayed home for 24 years of my life. And if you're new to me and you don't know what happened, at age 44, about 6 years ago today, I caught him picking up a 19-year-old escort. How do I know she's 19? Because that's what he had typed into the Google search, 19-year-old escort Phoenix, before he chatted with somebody on, I think it was Backpage, arranged a meetup, which I had caught on his phone, and followed him up there the next night. 2 days after, my husband abandoned me and our 4 kids for a 19-year-old escort, I went to Trader Joe's to buy myself a bag of groceries, swiped my card, and it was declined. I should have had a ton of money in that account, and it was all gone. It was gone. My name had never been on one of our homes. My name hadn't been on our vehicles. My name wasn't on the Mercedes that I was driving at the time that our marriage ended. He was able to evict me from the condo that we were renting together because I didn't even exist on the lease, not even as a roommate, not even as a pet. He just canceled the lease. I was just some weirdo living in the condo that Jake had canceled, and so the apartment evicted me. I'd always kind of thought in my head too, like, being a homemaker gives me a lot of skills that I bet would translate into a job. So I right away put together a resume, talked about all of the work that I had done in our family businesses, and went out and started interviewing for jobs. And there was not a person in this entire fucking world who wanted to hire a 44, 45, 46-year-old who had been a stay-at-home mom since the time she was 20. So my first and actually only job that I had after my divorce was $11 an hour, working as an assistant in an elementary school classroom 4 hours a day. If you did the math, $44 a day. The only reason that my rent is paid this month is, first of all, my TikTok followers are constantly supporting my content, and I have 3 separate jobs: sales job, furniture flipping business, and I'm still working my Mormon essential oils MLM. I work 7 days a week. I have no retirement. I live in a family member's guest house that they could sell at any moment. I've only existed in the credit world for about 4 years, so I can't finance anything. And it just kind of pisses me off that I went into my marriage thinking that I had a 100% success rate. I didn't have an exit strategy. I didn't have any way to support myself if things went south, and here I am. So I've been living this out on camera for the past 3 years, and I don't plan to go anywhere. I'll keep you posted. Let's see how it ends. Would have been better if I had made different decisions in the beginning, and I wish that somebody had told 20-year-old me that a man is not a plan. Never has been, never will be.
You see, when you see young couples, or you see people in their 21, 20, like they're in so much in love, getting married. Oh my God, I love her. He loves me. Da, 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 da. And you're asking them some question like, have you? They'll be like, as if you're a negative person, you're enemy of progress, you're, you don't support them or something, but you're telling them some things that, are you sure this is it? But they don't want to listen. Imagine the lady, the woman that spoke last. She said 20 years, she got married 20 years. She was so in love with her husband. Her husband told her, I will love you forever. These are the promises men will tell you. I remember then when I was still growing up, my dad would tell me, I shouldn't believe men. He do tell me I shouldn't believe men that tells me they love you, they love me so much. I was still young then, love you, because men will just tell you what they want to tell you just to get what they want to get from you. So imagine you as 20, you fell in love with a man thinking that he really loves you and he will do everything for you. And look at how he played her to the end. And that she's not the only one. There are other women that are coming out to talk about how they regret putting all their trust in one man, how they regret leaving their career. Some women want to be career-wise. Some women want to study it. Some women, they want to expand their education. But the moment they get married to a man, their dreams get shattered, especially when they start having children. But you know what happened to the man? Nothing happens to him. It still goes on doing whatever he wants to do, what he wants to achieve. He will still achieve it. But as a woman, it's difficult. Even if the man act like, I didn't stop you, it's still difficult, because the moment you start having children, your life, it doesn't remain the same again. The moment you start having children, your life doesn't remain the same again. And so women, because they want to dedicate their life to take care of the children, they want to be in every step of the way for their children, they will leave everything. Some women resign from work just to be a stay-at-home mom, just to take care of their kids. You will see some women that are working, even the husband work, of course, and they take their children or their child to daycare, and maybe something happens in daycare. You will see comments on videos like this, and something happens in daycare to the child. You see comments like this, people bashing the mother. Why can't you, as a mother, stay with your child? They always bash the mother. This thing gets to women, and most women, they stop their job just to stay with a child. So the moment you stop working, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, how do you dust your certificate and start looking for a job again after many years? Because the moment you're staying at home, you're more relaxed. And when after 2 years, you have another pregnancy, after another 2 years, you're having baby number 3, baby number 4, baby number 5. Before you know, you don't even know what you're doing anymore. And at that stage, it's difficult for you to let go, because you're, number one, you're not even making money. So you take a lot of BS from this man, a whole lot. And when you start seeing that those BS, you can't complain, you can't leave. Even if you leave, it's very, very difficult for you to start over with 4 children. So this is like another reminder for women that are thinking the best way to live, the best way to enjoy your marriage is to be a trad wife. do not trust these men so much with your life. You need to have your own money. You need to make your own money. Whatever, how you want to do it, do not trust someone so much with your future. Especially when you know that you're going to have children with the person. I'm not saying they're not going to show you how wicked they are. Narcissist men don't show you that they are narcissists the very first time they come to meet you. Narcissist men will disguise until they get you. When a man is love bombing you, you will not even know until they get you. They've gotten what they've gotten hold of you. They're just showing you their true color. What will you do at that point when you start seeing the true color? What's going to happen? To me, I just say, I'm still trying to understand why some people would sit down and decide to just wait for someone else to feed them before they can eat. And you're a complete human being. You're a complete human being. You have everything. There's nothing wrong with you. But you sit down there and expect someone else to feed you first before you eat. I can't understand it, and I keep saying it. I don't understand those kind of decisions, but I don't blame women that have done it in the past, and I'm happy that they are coming out to educate women that are thinking that is the right way to live now, so that they can learn from experience. These are older women that have passed through this stage. These are older women that have seen that this is not the right way to enjoy your life, because at the end of the day, you will regret it. Trust me. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts about this trad wife down in the comment section. I know we'll be talking about this trad wife all over again. I won't stop talking about it. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section. And thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified once I upload another interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.